Xplained Daily family, close your eyes for a second. It's Saturday morning, 1979. You're 30, 40, maybe 50, sitting in front of the TV with your kids or sneaking a watch alone as a handsome astronaut from the past wakes up in the 25th century. If you're over 45, Gil Gerard wasn't just Buck Rogers. He was the hero who made the future feel exciting, hopeful, and a little bit sexy. And yesterday, December 16th, 2025, the heartbreaking news broke. Gil Gerard has passed away at 82 after a brave battle with cancer. The captain of the Searcher has left the bridge. Fans around the world are sharing memories of meeting Gil at conventions, how he always had time for a photo, a story, a laugh. Co-stars like Aaron Gray, who played Wilma Deering, posted tearful goodbyes. My dear friend, fly high, Captain. If you ever quoted bitty 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 or dreamed of flying a starfighter, grab a tissue. Because today, we celebrate the man who took an entire generation to the stars. Gil was born Gerald Springer Gil Gerard on January 23, 1943, in Little Rock, Arkansas, but grew up in Chicago. He wasn't a rich kid. He worked odd jobs, even as a truck driver. He was shy as a boy, but he had big dreams. He moved to New York, studied acting, and landed commercials, hundreds of them. For years, he was the face of Ford Trucks, that deep voice selling American muscle. Then Hollywood called. Small roles followed in shows like Little House on the Prairie and Hawaii Five-0. But nothing prepared him for 1979. When Glenn A. Larson rebooted Buck Rogers for television, Gil was 36, perfect for the fish-out-of-water hero. The show was pure fun, laser guns, robots, space battles, and that iconic white spacesuit. But Gil brought something special. He brought charm, humor, and heart. He made Buck cocky but kind, arrogant but vulnerable. We watched him protect Earth, flirt with Wilma, and banter with Twiki. The 2-hour pilot movie crushed the ratings. The series ran 2 seasons, 34 episodes that felt like Saturday morning magic for grown-ups. Aaron Gray later said, Gil was the soul of the show. Without him, it wouldn't have worked. And she was right. Gil's chemistry with everyone, Aaron, Felix Silla as Twiki, and Mel Blanc's unforgettable voice, made Buck Rogers true family television. After Buck Rogers ended in 1981, Gil kept working. He appeared on The Love Boat, Fantasy Island, and other familiar shows. But fame came with struggles. The spandex typecast him. He struggled with his weight, gaining more than 100 pounds at one point. In the 1990s, he turned his life around, losing the weight, becoming a health advocate, and speaking openly about discipline and self-respect. He wrote books, he spoke at conventions, and he never lost that warm smile. He married twice, had children, and adored his grandchildren. In recent years, he lived quietly in Iowa, but he never disappeared from fans' lives. He still answered fan mail, still signed photos, still wrote bitty bitty bitty. In one interview, he said, Buck Rogers gave me a life I never dreamed of. I'm grateful every day. Earlier this year, Gil was diagnosed with cancer. He fought privately, with dignity. His family said he passed peacefully at home, surrounded by loved ones. No long public battle, just Gil being Gil, strong until the end. Aaron Gray wrote yesterday, My captain, my friend, thank you for the adventures. Fly high. If you're over 45, Buck Rogers wasn't just science fiction. It was escape. When life felt heavy, jobs, kids, bills, we turned on the TV and flew to the 25th century. Gil made the future feel safe. He made heroes feel human. Some of us named our kids Wilma or Hawk. Some of us still say bitty bitty when the robot vacuum bumps into the wall. Gil Gerard gave us hope that no matter how far off course life throws you, you can still land on your feet. Buck Rogers lives on through reruns, streaming, and conventions. Gil's smile lives on in every fan photo. His voice lives on in every line that begins in the 25th century. So tonight, maybe stream an old episode. Play the theme song loud. Tell your kids, or your grandkids, about the captain who made Saturdays magical. Because Gil Gerard didn't just play Buck Rogers. He made us believe we could wake up in a new century and still be heroes. If this video brought back your Buck Rogers memories, hit like, share it with the friend who watched with you every Saturday, and follow Xplained Daily. Quick question for the comments. What's your favorite Buck Rogers moment? The disco dance, Tweaky's Bitty Bitty, or a quiet talk with Wilma? Drop it below. I read every single one. This is Xplained Daily, keeping the 25th century alive. Until next time, Captains,